And this is a good song for the horrible school that made my life miserable. And it ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe. If you don't know by now. It ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe. It'll never do somehow. When your rooster crows at the break of dawn, look out your window and I'll be gone. You're the reason I'm traveling on. But don't think twice. It's all right. Sometimes you need to travel on, even if you don't physically travel on, mentally. Move on to a better place. Ain't no use in turning on your light, babe. Light I never knowed. It ain't no use in turning on your light, babe. I'm on the dark side of the road. But I wish there was something you would do or say to try to make me change my mind and stay. But we never did too much talking anyway. But don't think twice, it's all right. So it was a pretty bad deal. Crazy principal, no communication. So it ain't no use in calling out my name, gal, like you never done before. Ain't no use in calling out my name, gal. I can't hear you anymore because I blocked you. I'm a thinking and a wondering, walking down the road. I once loved a school, a child untold. I gave them my heart, but they wanted my soul. But don't think twice, it's all right. So I gave my all to that school, and I'm gonna miss those kids, that's for sure. But the school principal is a nutter, so what can you do? So long, honey babe, where I'm bound, I can't tell. Goodbye, it's too good a word, babe, so I'll just say, fare thee well. I ain't saying you treated me unkind. You could have done better, but I don't mind. You just kind of wasted my precious time. But don't think twice. It's all right. Because you can't change the school system. And when they hire a nutter to run the school, she really had it in for me. I represented everything that she wasn't. Creativity, openness, joy. And she represented everything I didn't like. Frustrated, unhappy, and kind of stupid. Let's put it this way. Anyway, that was enough for me. I don't know what she wanted from my life. I honestly don't know. But the last day, they would just keep calling me to the principal's office. Little kids would come in with a little note. She would send children. She would sit there in her room. This 36-year-old frustrated woman who made a baby with, I understand gay people having kids, that's fine. But she made a baby with a contract, for God's sakes. That woman couldn't find love. And then things were going well in school. On the one hand, yeah, I had disturbances, but it wasn't too bad till I called a child a clown. Oh no, that was the worst thing I could do. A reason, and then because I filed a complaint about a teacher's assistant yelling at me and cursing me, she turned it the other way around, of course, because that's how the devil works. You know how the devil works? He turns around the truth, distorts it, and everything, if you say black, it's white, the opposite. If you say white, it's black. Everything is negativity. Everything is bad. No appreciation. And they sent me this horrible woman from a teacher's seminar who told me I should be like a horse and I shouldn't I shouldn't like all kinds add things. I should just teach very straightforward and not go right or left. And if I wanted to teach the kids something more, no, it's not focused. You know, the problem with the school system is that it's a system that draws to it very mediocre, very, very uncreative, stupid people. And when they see somebody who's a bit different, they just squash them like a bug. And that's why I'm not there anymore, because they literally pushed me out the door. And I just feel sad for the kids, because we've gone through a process and I've found that I can teach a little bit, but I have to say the kids that just got away with yelling and there's no discipline, and that's her job and she didn't do the job, no discipline. It's a pretty bad school, and I guess she'll be out the door soon too, because one of these days one of these kids are going to get hurt because there's no supervision in the hallways. I would stay in the break in the class. I also talked to them afterwards. And the other teachers are so boring. Nothing. They have like nothing except one or two. Yeah, I'm not going to generalize all of them. But most of them, like, you know, it's like, do you have anything to talk about besides food and going to Thailand? Is there anything in your brain besides getting on an airplane or eating? No. And it was just brain dead, brain rot. Actually, the kids liked the song with brain rot. Yeah, it was sad. And yes, I need a job. Yes, I need a salary. She's sitting there with her. She gets paid way too much for just sitting on her ass behind a closed door. Never once came in my classroom. Sent her this woman who, God knows what she ever studied in school, like a very, very mediocre person with nothing, no joy, no enthusiasm. And the other one was like, don't write me long messages. And it was just, I tried to do my job. And even when I tried, and I said, there's no book for the 6th grade. No, we're not going to buy a book. No, we're not going to do this. Like, the school is one of the most dysfunctional places I've ever seen. They do have a lot of people coming from the outside to do all kinds of fun things. Maybe I should have done that. But anyway, I didn't. So, too late now. I don't know what to say anymore, but I guess I shouldn't think twice. It's all right. I'm going to start my day. I'm going to go out and jump among the puddles and just enjoy the fact that I have a free day today and I can do whatever I want. I'm going to get a cup of coffee and walk the dog, and yeah, it's going to be our Friday, and shop for food later on and just focus on a new way and realize that I'm just not a cookie cutter type, and should have realized it a long time ago, because I just don't fit in very, very rigid systems, and the only good system is a sound system.